3rd and 16 after the penalty. Cousins, well protected. That pass a little bit high and incomplete. Off the hands of the intended receiver, Josh Doxson, at the quarterback position. Another terrific year for Thomas in an offense that has really struggled. That pass from Osweiler, right on cue to Thomas.
Far in this game, they're playing very well.
Here's Brandon McManus, who has had his struggles this year. He's been one of the better kickers the last couple of years, but 8 missed field goals. This time he is good. After the penalty, 3rd and 12. As they snap it just outside the 35. Cousins well protected, then feeling the pressure, and that pass is incomplete. Season have had to endure some disappointments. And Eric Ebron making some things happen for that offense. Anderson bounces to the outside. C.J. Anderson starting to put together some terrific games down the stretch of the season and into the Ryman Christmas spirit. Here's Cousins under pressure, feeling it coming from the backside. That pass is caught. Ryan Grant. Only their 3rd first down of the half as they look for their first points. Cousins 3 of his first 10. He's completed his last 2. Slinging it. That pass is caught. It's Grant again. Up the seam inside Broncos territory. A pickup of 32. So here's Justin Hopkins recovering from that partially torn hip muscle that he sustained in mid-October. Returned from IR and on here as he converts a 26-yard chip shot.
In the play action will suit the offense well.
One play call. This is Anderson showing the burst. All the way out to the 35-yard line.
Really, Demaryius Thomas, who is lined up in the slot right here, is his sure reliable weapon in the pass game.
Only 4 healthy wide receivers. Up, Osweiler. Football is loose. Washington has it. Zach Vigil on the recovery, and disaster for Denver.
Here the last 2 weeks have been able to turn it around again.
Could be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 13 over the middle. It's caught. Jamison Crowder for the Washington touchdown. Caught up around the league week 16 on the Verizon halftime report. 2nd and 9. Osweiler to his check down. This is Booker eluding tacklers. What a maneuver by Booker in the open field. And mark off the yardage in Denver's favor nonetheless. 1st and 10. Osweiler from the gun, hit on the release. That pass is intercepted. DJ Swearinger making a play for Washington. Here come the Skins on the blitz. They pick it up, and that pass is caught. Over the middle, it's Jordan Taylor. All the way down to the 30, but that clock is moving. 27 seconds and counting. Well, they're inside of McManus's range here. 3rd and 10. Osweiler's pass near side is caught. That's Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie, though, not getting out of bounds. And I'm not sure they're going to be able to stop this clock.
Can't spike it.
Huge mistake by McKenzie, and that will bring us to halftime. It's Grant in motion. Here come the Broncos. Cousins steps up and has Grant. Grant, plenty of real estate in front of him. Finally tackled at the Denver 20. And the 6th of his career. Skins 3 of 8 on 3rd downs. Cousins here on 3rd and 9. Off the seam over the middle. It's caught. Down to the 10-yard line. This will be enough for a Washington first down. That's Brian Quick. Cousins all day to throw, going end zone, and he is intercepted by Will Parks. So Osweiler and company begin from their own 20. After the pick by Parks. Osweiler is buried, and guess who? It's Ryan Kerrigan again. He has been a monster. Starting in place of Justin Simmons, who they had to shut down a couple of weeks ago with that ankle injury. Making a huge defensive play for the Broncos. That pass is caught. That's Bibbs out of the backfield. First down and more for the former Bronco. Forced out of bounds by Talib and Brandon Marshall by Washington to their practice squad. And here he is facing his old team. And only his second game with the Skins. Cousins throwing a dart. That's Duxon. Inside the Denver 30, it'll be a 1st and 10. Roby has really started to come into his own. 4th-year player, former first-round pick out of Ohio State. Had his 17th pass defensed earlier. Ties the most by a Bronco defender in the last 10 years. The league leader in tackles entering week 16. On 2nd and 12, Osweiler is sacked again. It's Kerrigan. 3rd time they've gotten Osweiler. And of course, Rob Kelly, whom we just mentioned. On 2nd and 6, Cousins taking a shot. Duxon is wide open and strolls into the end zone. 48 yards from Cousins.
As Grant comes over in motion, they don't communicate properly, and they completely drop Josh Duxon as he runs right past the cornerbacks en route to an easy has gone on. You can see that they really miss Emmanuel Sanders and Cody Latimer. They just haven't been able to get anything going with their wide receivers.
Osweiler is sacked again. Number 4 for this Washington defense. Massage takes his sleep very seriously. He is someone who is so meticulous with his mental and physical preparation. As you see, the football came loose. Well, let's see what the officials determine here. Was Pirine down by contact? No signal yet. Football appeared to come out clearly before his knee hit the ground. It was Domata Peko and Von Miller able to strip it for the Broncos.
Yeah, I think it was actually Von Miller is the one that had his right hand on the football. What a play by Von Miller.
His victory that they scored last week in Pittsburgh, albeit in a controversial finish. Osweiler's pass complete over the middle. Booker, football comes loose, and now they say incomplete.
Possessed the ball and took at least 3 steps. Therefore, it was a complete catch. He fumbled the ball. It was recovered by Washington at the 50-yard line.
Each game as it comes, but in this league, you just can't take anything for granted.
On 3rd and 6, Cousins off balance throw, has his man. It's Vernon Davis for the Redskins touchdown. A brilliant pass by Cousins.
He's in the backfield, and Davis just runs right by him down the field in a beautiful pass under pressure by Cousins. Physical game last week, especially against the run against the Arizona Cardinals.
Osweiler's going to use his legs. He'll run for the 1st down, and he's got that more. Now close to midfield.
Eli Manning. You know, there could be a lot of big-name quarterbacks out on the market at the same time in the offseason.
3rd and 10. Nicely thrown by Osweiler right up the seam to C.J. Anderson. Anderson busting it in for the Denver touchdown. Osweiler from the gun has Anderson wide open as they convert for 2 points. Brandon McManus. Here's the onside kick to the far side of the field. It's fielded easily by the Redskins. That's their tight end, Niles Paul.